September 21st, 2017. Welcome to the Philly Podcast now today. I was going to, I'm sorry for no podcast yesterday. I had a thing to do. I was going to wait until the end of the Phillies game to do today's, and, it's still going on, and it's past 4:30, so I try and do one by 4:30, and, but it's 5-4 Dodgers, top 9, 1 out. So they haven't been playing terrible. I mean, they obviously won their last few games. So, hopefully they'll come back in the bottom of the ninth. But we're 2 days away. No, we are 3 days away, I should say, from Eagles football. Thursday night game tonight. That is the Rams and the 49ers. I'm going to make my pick for that game later. And then tomorrow it's top 25 college football. And then tomorrow night, and also tomorrow is the NFL picks that I will do. We got some good NFL games this weekend. Obviously, it all starts with the Eagles versus those assholes from New Jersey. That piece of shit team. I fucking hate the Giants. I hate them. I hate the Giants, and I hope we just exterminate them and we take them out Sunday. We had the opportunity to put this Giants team away. We had the opportunity to put them away. And to start the year, 3-1, with 2-1, I should say. With you start your first 3 games, 2-1, and both your wins are division wins, and your only loss was a game you played great. It was a 1-possession game at a tough place against an elite team. I think we will be in great shape. And you put the Giants away now. They have a tough stretch. They're going to go on a losing streak. That's their year. They're going to have to. Giants fans are going to have to start going. Are going to have to flick on their TV on Saturday to these college football games. See if you can look at some offensive linemen, look at some quarterbacks. I mean, geez, I just want to put this team away because I can't stand them. I can't stand them. I have my top 5 least favorite teams in all sports. You have the Cowboys, you have the University of Michigan, and then you have the Giants. 4 is the Mets, 5 is the Pittsburgh Penguins. No, 5 is USC. 5 is USC. I hate USC more than Pittsburgh. But anyway, that's my top. Giants are my top 3. Number 2 in my least favorite NFL team. Nobody I hate most of their fans. That's the reason why I hate them. Because, they sound so dumb. They are so dumb. Oh, we're going to beat the Eagles. Oh, we're going to beat the Eagles. Oh, we're going to beat the Eagles. They can get blown out 27-0. That's how it goes. 2014, that was great. Everyone's barking. All the Giants fans are barking that they're going to beat us. Then they get to Lincoln Financial Field on Sunday Night Football, and Nick Foles is throwing the ball all over them. It was great. Nothing changed the next year. Nothing changed in 2016. Now, you can say that, yes, the Giants did beat the Eagles at MetLife Stadium last year. But they lost at the Link. And now they're going to come back here. Try and save their season, which I highly doubt, and beat us. That's what they're going to have to do on Sunday. They're going to have to try and beat us. All right, hold on a second.
There's no such thing as routine care. So whether you need a non-surgical procedure or a life-saving heart transplant, Jefferson Health offers the region's most advanced cardiac care options. Never forget,
Oh my God, my sister, she's a pain.
To learn more, visit jefferson.edu/heart.
All right, I'm blasting the TV now because they are so loud.
Abington, Aria.
But anyway, you know, the Eagles have a shot. Here, hold on. This is messing me up. She was fighting my other sister, and now they're all freaking crying. Anyway, you know, the Giants, I mean, the Eagles can put them away this weekend. Their line sucks. Their quarterback is old. You know, it's a shit show up there.
227, we mentioned, signed to a long-term deal, so
it is an absolute shit show in New York, or New Jersey, right now, because, you know, you lose. Now, the Giants defense, Giants have a good defense. I mean, their front seven is very good. They have some pretty good secondary. I mean, Eli Apple's pretty good. Landon Collins is probably one of the best safeties in the league. You know, they got a good team. Janoris Jenkins, I don't know if he's going to play. I don't know what his deal is. But DRC, you know, they got some good players on that defense. So that's one thing that kind of concerns me. The thing with the Eagles and Eagles offense and Doug Peterson. Oh, shoot. All right, Phil's got the guy on top 9. Okay. So, I mean, Doug Peterson has to mix it up. Mix up the run and the pass. The run was working with Sproles, and you only give him 10 carries. 10 carries, 11 carries, I don't care, around that number. Doug Peterson will lose this game for us. If there's any way of losing this game on Sunday, it will be Doug Peterson. I see the defense just getting in Eli's face the entire game, especially on the what is it? Left side, right side. On the right side with Eric Flowers right there, or left. I don't know what side he's on, but I know our edge rushers, Cox and Graham, are just going to be in his face the whole entire game. They will be in his face the whole entire game. I don't care who's blocking. Apparently Justin Hughes hurt. I think Justin Hughes hurt. I don't know. Pugh, whatever his name is. Bobby Hart's hurt. Oh my God, she has to shut up. Oh my God. Anyway, you know, they got some injuries on that offensive line, and Eric Flowers is just being terrible. He's just an awful player. But you know, I think you know it could be a battle of pass rushers on Sunday. Because you know, on that one, I think the Eagles got beat on a 3-man rush on the 1-1. So they got the Eagles right side of the line got killed. Isaac Seumalo, jeez, he's awful. I mean, he has to find a way on the bench on Sunday. But you know, the Eagles need this game. The Eagles desperately, well, not desperately, but, you know, they need to, I mean, they have to play, you know, they have to, you know, it's going to be a crazy game because, you know, it's a ruckus. It's going to be a crazy atmosphere because, you know, it's the home opener. We just got done, we almost beat Kansas City. We beat Washington. Now everyone's just coming back. You know, it's week 3. You're playing the division rival. Everyone's excited to go to the link for the first time in the regular season in late September. I mean, that's just going to be great. That is just going to be great. So people, I mean, that place is going to go nuts. The Giants are going to have. Hopefully, the Giants have a hard time playing there. Hopefully, it's going to be tough for the Giants to play there. Hopefully, it will. You know, so. You know, I don't see us losing this game talent-wise, but I see us, if we lose this game, it'll be on Doug Peterson. All right, Phils are down to the last out now. Freddie Galvis ran into a double play, so, okay. So, that's Sunday. I cannot wait till Sunday. Eagles are I think they're a 7-point favorite. I think on the last podcast, I think I said on Tuesday they were 6-point favorite. They're still a betting favorite. Giants are big underdogs. Okay, so let's see the spread. All right, so we're a 6-point favorite. Okay, all right, 43 points. All right, people are going to be betting on the Eagles. I'm not going to be betting on the Eagles. I don't play that game. I don't bet on the Eagles. I don't bet on Notre Dame unless I might bet on Notre Dame next week. I mean, I don't bet. I mean, I'm underage, but like, it'd be smart to bet on Notre Dame next week because they're playing Miami of Ohio. So, and the Eagles, I mean, you should never really bet on your team for the NFL. You should not, unless you're playing like the dirt of the dirt. Yeah, I loved it. I just want to put the Giants to sleep. I love to put the Giants to sleep on Sunday. I love it. I'd love to do it. I'd love to do it. Now, if the Eagles don't do it, we are going to be – I mean, the Giants are just going to go turn the Jets on, and they're going to roll. They are going to roll throughout the rest of the season. You know, they're going to get hot. They're going to be, like, as advertised. So the Eagles have to put them to sleep. They have to put them to sleep now, and that leaves us, the Redskins and the Cowboys. Oh, shoot, if the Dodgers win today, they're division champs? Fuck. I hope Nick Williams goes deep right here. It's an 0-2 count. Come on, Nick. Oh, my God, Carrie, you have to shut up. And that sister that just goes nuts all the time, that's her.
The ball's in 2 strikes. And the pitch.
Well, good eye, 1-2. Just watching the rest of this game.
We'll be on the air tomorrow at 7:30.
Versus the Braves. Okay, come on, Phils. Come on, Nick.
Ball in 2 strikes to Williams. And a little dribble out in front of the plate. In time, the ball game is over. And the Dodgers have whittled their magic number to clinch the West down to 1.
Okay, all right. So now their magic number's down to 1. Phils lose 5-4. That's another one run loss in the column for the Phils. So they take 3 of 4 with the Dodgers, and Dodgers obviously had that number 1 magic number. All right, back to this game on Sunday. I just want to. I mean, if the Giants win, they will go on. They will just turn on the Jets. Hopefully, they won't. They. I just want to put them away. I just want to put them away. Please, just fast forward to Sunday, beat the Giants. And see the Eagles beat the Giants. I mean, I to be honest with you, I think there's no. I mean, if the Giants start Eric Flowers and John Jerry in their line, I think there's no way that they'll escape. I think there's no way that they'll escape if they start those 2 guys in the line, which they probably will. I think it's going to come down to that. I mean, Eli's just going to get killed and killed and killed and killed and killed. And, there's a lot of there's some conflict between Eli and McAdoo. They're not. I don't think they're really seeing eye to eye. McAdoo threw him under the bus, and that's when there's a shit show going on in your franchise. So Eli's having some issues over there. The Eagles are preparing for this game. They're doing what they're supposed to do and not really treat them as an 0-2 team and just kind of dog it. They're preparing for the Giants as if they were as advertised going this season. You expect them to be 2-0 right now, but for Giants fans, I mean, this must be, you guys have to win this game. You guys have to win this game if you want to keep going. If you want the season to mean something, which it probably won't. I think there's really two guys that have been doing their job or trying to do their job on that team, or I should say on their offense. I mean, their defense is still playing pretty good, and that's, in my opinion, it's Manning, who, I mean, he's not getting any help from the line, and Evan Ingram, who's been playing pretty good football. But other than that, the line just kills. I mean, the line just kills their offense. The defense is not getting any help from the offense, so you don't really give them anything to work with, and it puts pressure on the defense, and the defense just gives up a lot. They got killed by Stafford and Ebron the last game. But the defense is pretty good. I mean, they do have a good front. They do have a good front four. Damon Harrison, Snacks, Aquara, PJPP. They got some good players. They got some good freaking players on that defense. I mean, like I said, Landon Collins is there. He's a good player. Eli Apple, second-year player. He's pretty good. What's the deal with Janoris Jenkins? I mean, I already talked about the defense. I mean, they got some good defense. They got a good defense. I mean, the Giants. Oh yeah, he's probably not going to play. He's probably not going to play. He was not in practice today, so that means he's probably not going to play this week. If the Eagles, I mean, that means one guy's going to go on friggin' Eli Apple, one guy's going to go on a couple. It's just going to be terrible. The Giants are going to get picked apart. I mean, their corners are going to get picked apart. Unless if it's Eli, I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. So yeah. They got a pretty good run stopper in Damon Harrison. So I mean, I don't think. In a way, I don't think Peterson's going to run the ball. I just don't. I mean, they might run to the outside. But then you have Vernon. And JPP.
My biggest concern in this game, 8th inning, 2 outs. You have a runner on first.
Olivier Vernon's a very good player. He's a very good player.
You have Kenley Jansen on the mound, who is
so, yeah, I do not want to see Sayamalo starting for the Eagles. I do not want to see Sayamalo. I mean, he gave up a few big sacks. Now, my game plan, my thing for the Eagles is jump on this team, jump on them early. I want to see. I mean, listen, defense has to be firing through that Giants offensive line. They have to be firing through that Giants offensive line. They have to just bolt through there, get to Eli, put him away. You can create some pretty lengthy. They're going to have some issues. I mean, Eli's going to have issues trying to get a throw off. I mean, unless it's like a quick screen pass or anything, their running game is nothing right. I mean, their leading rushers are Leans Darkwa with 34 yards. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, the Giants. Oh boy. But if you put it, I mean, maybe they gotta get rid of him right now. They gotta get rid of him right now. The Giants fan, that means, now I mean, I know Eli, he's been playing, he's been trying to do what he could, what he can in these last 2 games, but, he hasn't. And he's been taking some pretty big hits, and I credit him for that. That's that you got a tough quarterback. I think their GM has done a bad job too, Jerry Reese. I mean, you knew Eric Flowers and all those that line was a problem. in the preseason. They didn't do anything about it going into Dallas, and because you thought you were going to win deep games with your defense again, and that didn't, that really didn't happen week 1. So, I mean, the Giants, they're a mess, and I hope to continue and add to that mess. I hope the Eagles add. I mean, I know I've said this at least 6 times, 7 times in this video already. I hope the Eagles add to it, beat them Sunday, put them away. They go on a losing streak. Eagles, they're going to go in LA pretty hot, then play Arizona, and then we're in good shape. And I think if the Eagles do win this game, I think I think they might have a chance to get on going on a winning streak a little bit. I really do. I think they will have a chance to go on a little bit of winning streak. And the Giants are getting beat on 3-man rushes. The Giants are getting beat on 3-man rushes. Like, I mean, that's just how bad their line is. And I know the Eagles got beat on a 3-man rush once, a couple times against the Chiefs. I think on that one play they attacked the right side, and then they got to Sayamalo, and boom, he was down goes Wentz. But I mean, they 3-man rushed the right side, and they got the Wentz. They got to fix that right side. Sayamalo should not start. Because he's just been awful. Now to the Eagles. Look at the Eagles corners. No Darby still. Who else?
So their offense is going to get that much better. But it is exciting what we've seen in the month and a half of the season, that this team has the capabilities of being competitive.
John, we appreciate it, man. Thanks for a couple minutes. John, broadcaster John. Put time out here, Rick. And the 9th, nobody went. This was a killer right here.
Yeah, I mean, the Eagles' defense, it's going to be led by the front. It's going to be led by the front. I'm not too confident. Well, maybe. I don't know. The line has to, I mean, it could be an easy day for the secondary, or it could be a hard day for the secondary. I mean, it all depends on how the pass rush plays. I mean, if they get pressure on Eli, down he goes. And yeah, I mean, that's just going to be. I mean, hopefully they'll have a field day, and that's that. Hopefully they'll have a field day and beat them. Because I mean, if the Eagles pass rush very well, the job is going to be a lot easier for the corners. And plus, I don't know, Beckham's still 100%. Marshall drops a lot of passes. He was actually getting into fights on Twitter, that kind of stuff. So he can go after himself. This is a win I want. Just put them away. Get rid of them. We don't want them. Okay. Now, what else? CBS Sports is saying that the Giants' defense is a test for Carson Wentz. I do agree with that. Because, I mean, this is the Giants, with all the issues they've been having on the offensive side of the ball, their defense has been trying to do their job at least they're trying to deal with they're trying to make, they're trying. I mean, their edge guys, PP, Pierre Paul, and Vernon, they're very, I mean, we all know how Vernon, JPP is. We've seen him for years. We know how Vernon's very good. So, they're gonna have to, Lane Johnson has to do a good job. Jason Peters has to do a good job. Their linebacking core is not great. Jonathan Casillas. But, I mean, if we beat the Giants, if we beat them on 3-man rushes, the Eagles are just going to be – if they beat the Giants on 3-man rushes, we're going to win the game. We're going to win the game.
Hi, I'm Brittany from Parks Casino. Stay tuned for the Parks Casino play of the day.
All right, I think we are pretty banged up in the secondary. Ronnie McLeod is then practicing. Jalen Watkins didn't practice, so we're gonna have to. It's Corey Graham's out too, so shit. That's why they signed the DeAndre Houston Carson off the practice squad. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna they're gonna have to play well. Jalen Mills has to play well, and who else? Who's the other guy? Is it Patrick Robinson gonna have to start? Yeah, he might have to start. Shit.
Yeah, and this is where he gets Austin Barnes drills one here. Again, we talked about the good defense by Crawford. We saw it right there. Another nice play. Maybe he can wiggle out of this with a tie in that inning. He goes out. Kobe Miller comes in at this point.
So
Again, he's been so tough against
and then now Ertz is
and Bellinger is tough with that. I mean, yeah, it's not about that.
Ertz is opening his mouth about the Peterson's play calling. He's. I'm glad he's taking some charge there. I mean, Peterson's play calling. I mean, that's one thing that's just going to beat us. That is one thing that is going to beat us. I mean, I think, if we mixed up the run and the pass a little bit better, if we really mixed it up, we're going to be playing. We're going to be beating teams like Kansas City Chiefs, because they're not going to know what to expect. They're not going to know. I mean, look what they did. They have guys like Travis Kelce. They got guys like Tyreek Hill that they could throw the football to, and plus you have a great back in Kareem Hunt. Andy Reid's just mixing up plays. I mean, he's good. I mean, we don't have bad running backs, and LeGarrette Blount didn't. I mean. He has to. I mean, they have to feed him. He did not deserve that at all. For a guy that won the Super Bowl last year with the Patriots, done what he's done, did what he did last year. I mean, come on, give him some playing time. So. I want to see a little bit more of the rookies on Sunday. I really want to see a couple more of the rookies. I want to see Matt Collins a lot more. I want to see a little bit of Barnett. I want to see some Barnett action. Trying to ramble through that Giants offensive line. So yeah, I want to see them. I also want to see some Aguilar. I want to see some Torrey Smith. I think Jeffrey's gonna have a pretty good game. So I like what we're But, our secondary's banged up. It's just going to be Jalen Bennett Mills back there, Malcolm Jenkins kind of leading the charge. It's going to come down to a front seven. In that game. It's going to come down to our front seven. Then they have to fill another role for safety. So, they just picked up the guy from the Bills, and it's either Maragos or that other dude. So, yeah.
Well, yeah, it's outstanding, especially for the guys like Pinto and Rios and Arano, even Obie Miller in his first year in the big leagues. To get this kind of experience is worth a lot, and that's
okay. All right, thank God. Here we go. Chance Warmack is going to be starting at left guard over Sayamalo. Thank God. It's a blessing. I had a feeling that might happen. Yeah. good. I mean, I'm pretty happy for that. Good. Because, I mean, Vernon, Pierre, I mean, those guys are going to kill him. The Giants' front four is going to kill him. I mean, whoever they're blocking, I mean, it's just going to be a bad day. It's going to be a bad day for Wentz. It's going to be a bad day for Wentz if that's the case. So they're going to have to, thank God. I just saw that. Okay, good. Okay, so, I mean, maybe Sam Mallow might get back into, might be back. Who knows? What am I thinking here? So Thursday Night Football tonight. You got the LA Rams. You got the San Fran 49ers. So this game is a divisional round game, color rush game. They're still wearing the color rushes for this matchup tonight. NFL Network, you got a team in the 49ers that played actually a close. I mean, if you would have said this before the season, I would be whacking you with a wooden spoon because I thought that would be stupid. It would be completely false, but it wasn't. San Fran played a very good game. It was consistent against Seattle, which they didn't get anything going at Seattle. What was it, 12-9, the victory for the Seahawks. Seahawks still won. Carlos Hyde had a game, so they will play host. I don't know who's home, but they will play the 49ers or the Rams. No, it's in Santa Clara, so it's going to be the 49ers and the Rams. So 49ers, I mean, they're the 49ers. They're just a bad team. But then you got the Rams who are 1-1. They're playing another bad team. There's no way they should have lost the Redskins last week. There's no way. But, Kirk Cousins beat them. I know. They really kind of should have prevented that game, but they didn't. So that is not the only LA team that should have won on Sunday. But, because, that freaking kicker Koo missed 2 field goals for the Chargers. So the Rams at San Francisco. Goff shown that he's belonging a little bit. Todd Gurley's been playing pretty good football. Their defense is still pretty. Their defense is all right. I think they have a much better defense in San Francisco. They got a much better offense in San Francisco. We know that. They're gonna hopefully they'll probably use maybe Cooper Kupp a little bit more. They'll use some Tavon Austin. They'll use Sammy Watkins. Jared Goff. We'll see what happens. But right now I am sitting with the LA Rams. In this game, they'll probably win. Final score 27-13. Break out in that game. They'll beat them by 2 touchdowns. So that division win. So I think this is their first. Yeah, that's their first division game of the season. Typical shitty Thursday night matchup. Division. It's a divisional matchup, which is alright, but it's a typical bad Thursday night matchup, and that leads me. I think in some point in the next couple of years that they might think about getting rid of this Thursday night football BS. There's no way that there's going to be a good game on Thursday night. There's no way that there's going to be a good game on Sunday afternoon at 4 o'clock. There's no way there's going to be a good game on Sunday, and there's no way they're going to. Why can't it just be Sunday night and Monday night? It's just 2 primetime games. 2 primetime games. Sunday night and Monday night. Come on. Maybe even 3 primetime games. Pick your 3 best games with the conference. Jeez. But Thursday Night Football is stupid. It's just stupid. Just put another game on Sunday. I mean, people don't have to go to work on Sunday afternoon. Instead of Thursday night where people have to go back to work on Friday. I mean, come on. I mean, geez. Thursday Night Football is just stupid. The players don't even like it either. So, that's my Thursday Night Football pick. It's the Rams beating the 49ers 27-13. We are moving closer to hockey season. The Flyers, I think they did have a preseason game last night. What was it? So Nolan Patrick over to Goss Sparrow the other way around, and they scored a goal. Nice to see. Can't wait till the season starts. I mean, I think the Flyers might have a good team this year. It's a very cookie, by the way. It's a pretty good cookie. And we got the Sixers next month. Is it October 20th is their home opener? And it's the Celtics. Yeah, that's gonna be a crazy game. One crazy football basketball game. Let's see the tickets for that. I mean, people are saying now. I mean, I'm starting to see some more realistic stuff about the Sixers. You know, if this team can stay healthy, they can be a championship team. Yeah, they probably could. I mean, I want to see. I really do want to see Ben Simmons, Markelle Fultz in NBA action, playing with J.J. Redick, Joel Embiid, and Dario. I mean, that's what I want to see. Okay, here we go. For the opener in Washington, it's $27. Opener here, 110. 110. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. How many tickets now? I'm just looking. Yeah, that's for the menacing too. Like row 13 is 111. And the menacing row 10 in the menacing is 110. Row 13 is 111. You know, and it just keep getting expensive. It's a big home opener. Big things are gonna happen, and the people are hoping that big things are gonna happen. So, I mean, hopefully they can. Hopefully they can. Like, hopefully they can be as advertised. I mean, that's my big thing. Hopefully they can be as advertised this year. Hopefully they can. I want to see this team be good. I want to see good. I want to see good basketball in the city. I mean, it's just for some reason. I mean, I just can't stand. I mean, I agree with everybody. Does this team probably have the talent to be good? Sure. I mean, they probably could, but things can fall apart on the court. You don't know how the chemistry is going to be between Embiid and Dario. I mean, you don't. Or no, Embiid and Simmons and Fultz. You don't, because they haven't played a game together. They haven't been on the court in a real NBA game. They haven't. Things could fall apart in Washington, and then when they come back here, things fall apart. And Jesus Christ. You don't know how good they're going to be. You don't. Because they haven't even played a game altogether. They might have the talent to be good. You know, they might be good in practice, but it all starts in Washington leads to the home opener on the 20th of October. So, I mean, that's my piece on there. That's my piece on the Sixers. I mean, I'm gonna make some observations during the preseason. I'm gonna look into some preseason basketball games, just see how they play, and then we'll see how they are in Washington on that opener. We'll just see. I'm not banking on them being good. And I'm not banking. And also, Embiid, Simmons, and Simmons are injury prone, and Fultz, they're all injury prone. They could turn out like the New York Mets. They can all have one good year. Like maybe this year could be their year. They go all the way. They have a nice run of the playoffs, and then next year they all get hurt. I'm not banking on them all being healthy. Like we could probably have a good team, but they have to complete the process. Everyone has to be healthy. They have to complete the process. Did they announce the uniform combinations for the Eagles game? I think they maybe weren't. I think hopefully they're wearing green. Hopefully they don't continue. Hopefully they don't do the white on white bullshit. Listen, I don't mind the white. Sorry, I don't wait for away games. But them wearing it at home. I don't want them wearing it at home. I don't care if they wear it at home during the preseason. I don't care if they wear it the regular season. I don't care what they do in the preseason. But when it comes time in the regular season game, bring out the green. Like that's our number one jersey. Bring out the green. I think they're bringing out the green. Let's see. Like, doesn't that bother you guys? Like you want to see them wear green or black, and then they just pull out the whites. Now I know last year, white, which was the first. Like, holy shit! When I saw the Eagles Snapchat story before the Cleveland game, Wentz's debut, wearing green. This day has come. They're wearing green. Oh my God! Thank God. Hopefully, they put the Giants in white. But I think, I don't mind the midnight green, though. I don't mind the midnight. I really like the green. I really like midnight green, but I'd rather see Kelly green. Or you know what? They announced that if they were to bring back the Kelly green, it would be an alternate that they wear once or twice a year, which I actually kind of like. At least you get to bring it back. I wanted it to be the color rush. I really did. I really wanted it to be the color rush, like the Giants did with theirs. They were all white, which was their throwback. That's cool. Make your color rush into a throwback jersey. All right, so let's see if they brought up the uniform combination for this game.
If you get pitching on your side of the aisle, it keeps you close, keeps you in the game. You have a chance.
The Eagles continue preparations for Sunday.
All right, we're 6-point favorites. We know that. By the way, for those people that watch the game on TV, guys are going to have to deal with Buck and Aikman for the first time this season. Yeah, they're going to be announcing. I'm not bashing you. I'm not poking fun at you guys, but listen, the way to do it is if you got good sync and if you got good sync between the TV and the radio, turn on Merle and Mike and turn down that freaking TV, because I cannot listen. I can't stand NFL announcers. I just can't. It's zone. All the college football guys are pretty good, but the pro guys suck. There was only one good one other than Merle, and that's Al Michaels. I like Al Michaels. Other than that, Collinsworth sucks. Phil Simms sucks. Well, he's in the, Tony Romo's there now. It's all former Cowboys. It's terrible. Okay, here we go. News feed.
The Eagles will hold their final full practice ahead of the Giants game tomorrow. Flyers news now. Today, the team cut their preseason roster by 18 players. 13 of them signed to the AHL Phantoms. The roster is down to 36 players. Flyers going to need to cut 13 more guys to get down to 20.
Yeah, there was nothing on the uniform combinations, but I think they're wearing green. Hopefully they're wearing green or black. Actually, it'd be cool to see them wear black, but they probably won't roll those out until maybe that Redskins game, which is a Monday night. I mean, why? I mean, hopefully they just announce them before the season starts.
The team announced today they will hold an open practice at the famed Palestra called the Blue and White Scrimmage. That's
So.
Sunday, October 1st. It'll be the fans' first chance to see this year's
All right.
scrimmage. It will be made available to the public.
What? All right, so we are. Oh shoot, we're making pretty good time. It's 45 minutes through. 45 minutes through the podcast. That's good. And I guess we'll be ending on that. So nice 45-minute podcast today. We'll hopefully be back tomorrow. Talking about the Thursday night game. Also, Temple plays USF tonight. I got USF winning that game. South Florida, they're a pretty good football team. They're playing. I think they're playing down at the Link. So yeah. So have a good one. See you tomorrow, hopefully. And yeah. So I'll see you guys.